Weird things about Tamera Mowry and Adam Housley's marriage. Tamera Mowry and Adam Housley's relationship is an outlier in Hollywood. The sister alum and the former Fox News correspondent have been together since 2005, tying the knot 6 years after. Nearly 2 decades and 2 kids later, Mowry and Housley are still going strong. While Mowry and Housley are definitely relationship goals, the two hit a rough patch before they decided to seal the deal. Adam and I took a break from dating for about a year, she revealed to Ebony in 2012. In a 2018 episode of The Real, Mowry suggested she was frustrated that Housley hadn't proposed after all those years. Her disappointment hit an all-time high during a trip to Ireland. I was like, my gosh, we've been dating for 4 years, and I thought, it's gonna happen, Mowry told her former co-hosts. When it did not, she cried the whole flight back. They split the following year. Mowry tried to date other men, but those relationships felt flat compared to what she had with Housley. We missed each other and something was drawing us together, she told Ebony. But more than that, we wanted to make sure that this relationship was what God wanted for our lives. Not long after reconciling, Housley proposed to Mowry, and they said their I do's only 4 months later. Mowry and Housley's breakup story isn't the only unusual aspect of their relationship, though. Over the years, Mowry has shared quite a few weird details about her marriage. Tamera Mowry's spicy secret to a successful marriage. Tamera Mowry believes the key to a happy marriage lies in keeping it interesting in the bedroom. Her belief is so strong that she made it the selling point of her 2022 memoir, You Should Sit Down for This. When Hollywood Life asked what readers would find most interesting about her book, she had no second thoughts. My advice for a list of sex goals. Mowry has no regrets about opening up about her private life. For me, staying happily married is having sex goals, she said on The Jennifer Hudson Show in November 2022. For Mowry, prioritizing her sex life was always a big part of staying true to herself. I'm a very sensual human being and I own that, she said on Sherry in October 2022. Some of the goals on her list include doing it on top of a car in the rain, atop a skyscraper, and in the woods. Host Sherry Shepard was on board until the latter. I don't know, with all the bugs and the twigs, she said, but Mowry defended her choice. It's just so beautiful. Adam Housley, however, opted to skip over that chapter. He says it's because it's embarrassing, she told Hudson. But Mowry believes it's important to be open about these matters. I don't think there's anything wrong with women being vocal about it, she said. Mowry's not worried about it, though. He knows about some of the sex goals, she laughed. Tamera Mowry used sex to convince Adam Housley against co-sleeping. Tamera Mowry wasn't super keen on allowing her children to sleep in her bed. I said I would never co-sleep with my child. Nope, not gonna happen, she told People in 2017. But, as with many pre-parenthood promises we make ourselves, Mowry's convictions were confronted by real life. Aiden has a toddler bed and usually shows up in the night to snuggle with us, and it's okay, she told Yahoo. Parenting of her son in 2015 when she was pregnant with daughter Araya. Even though that's not what she had envisioned motherhood would be, Mowry understands it's normal. Mommy works long days, and that is his time to cuddle with me. He feels safer in our bed, she told People. By 2018, however, her views had shifted entirely, and she was actively trying to break the cycle. I don't want them sleeping with me only because I don't get adequate husband and wife time, she told E! News. But Adam Housley was against harsh methods, like locking the door. My husband would not let me do it, she explained. There's always going to be one in the family. Mowry was adamant about her decision and willing to do whatever was necessary, even if it entailed going on a sex strike. That always works, she said. I remember at one point I was like, dude, you're not getting any. You want sex? I at least got to have 4 or 6 hours with you in the bed. Tamera Mowry prefers to keep Adam Housley's eyes on her. Mowry isn't into adult films. I don't enjoy that, she revealed on a 2016 episode of The Real. That doesn't mean she's against recorded sex, though. I'd rather make my own and have my husband watch me, she shared. I'm just saying. They wondered if Mowry meant that hypothetically or if she'd actually done so. She admitted to the latter. As it turns out, Mowry and Housley have filmed themselves doing the deed. Her co-hosts were stunned and pressed for more info. Given that Tamera Mowry has been vocal about her sex life for years, many are surprised that she waited until she was 29 to lose her virginity. She revealed on Hot 97 in 2013. Mowry was 29 between 2007 and 2008 when she was already in a relationship with Adam Housley. The couple went on their first date on New Year's Day 2005, which suggests Mowry waited about 4 years to have sex with her now husband. Even then, it happened just once. You may not understand this. I did it, then I felt guilty, then I became celibate until I got married, she explained. Mowry's reason behind her decision to wait, and then the guilt that ensued, stemmed from her religious upbringing. But she dislikes when people assume that she can't embrace the sexual part of herself just because she has a strong faith. I think there is this, stereotype because I grew up very spiritual, religious Christian that you can't love sex, she said on the In Her Shoes podcast in 2022. On the contrary, Mowry believes sex is an integral part of a Christian marriage. Mowry also strives to debunk the notion that experience in the bedroom comes from having sex with several different partners. In the Hot 97 interview, she proved her point by recalling the time the hosts invited a sex therapist on The Real. Guess who knew everything, she said, pointing at herself. Any older millennial worth its generational title remembers the separated at birth twins who reunite as teenagers played by Tia and Tamera Mowry in Sister Sister. But Adam Housley is not a millennial. When Housley met Tamera, all he saw was a beautiful woman. I had no idea who the heck she was. I just thought she was pretty, he told Yahoo in 2018. Tamera and Housley were introduced by Robert Sexton, who was her economics professor at Pepperdine University, which is also Housley's alma mater. Housley was on campus visiting his former professor when he spotted pictures of his favorite students on the wall by his desk. Housley was immediately drawn to Tamera. Funny enough, Tamera wasn't the only famous Mowry featured. Tia was on the wall too, my twin, but he pointed to my picture, she said. Housley promptly Googled his crush. I had never seen her TV show. I didn't even know this TV show, he said on It's Love. And indignant Tamera asked the camera, who doesn't know Sister Sister? Housley had a good point, though. It started when I was a freshman in college. If I was watching Sister Sister in college, the guys would have beat me up, he argued. Tamera allowed Sexton to give Housley her email, and the journalist's way with text did the rest. I always say he got me with his words, she said, before turning to him to add, you're very smart.